Hamilton's companion does love to stitch. It is Betsy Kleger, she is a real hoot. Maths is just tricky, cutting fabrics real hard. She stitches with a pussy, and that's what she said.
Hi, Flosstube. My name is Hamilton Kleger. I'm sitting here in my mommy's chair. This is where my mommy records Flosstubes. Hamilton! Oh, I'm very shy, Hamilton says, just like my mommy. Right? Is there anything you want to say, Hamilton, to Flosstube? Are you going to let mommy get in the chair? Huh? No? Okay. Hamilton's been kind of nice to me lately. Well, nice to me lately. I'll explain why in a minute. Hey, Flosstube, it's me, Betsy Kleger. I did have to move Hamilton. She's not that happy with me right now. Hi, Hamilton. I hope you like the introduction. I said, Hamilton, I'm going to put her down now. Okay, you can get down. Got the fan going because it is warm. I intimated in the beginning, it's another way of saying I said, Hamilton's been nicer to me lately. I'm going to get it out of the way and tell you why she's been nicer to me. I want to be very matter of fact about this and move on with my stitching, so you'll see that nothing, well, life-altering has happened, but not life-shattering, not life-ending. So put it in perspective. Back in my old Flosstube days, I did a public service announcement about wearing hearing aids. Ta-da! And how, if you have trouble hearing, you should go get your hearing checked. And there's nothing wrong with wearing hearing aids. They're expensive if your insurance doesn't cover them. So I get why some people, may not have them. But there's nothing to be embarrassed about, like, in my grandmother's day. Anyway, a year ago, I had a hearing test to get my hearing aids adjusted. And there was more hearing loss on the left than on the right. And they said, the doctor said. Now, this was right after I went through my kidney stones. I'm sick of doctors. The ENT, the otolaryngologist, said that my hearing was worse on my left than my right. And that could be, doesn't have to be, but it could be the sign of a tumor. It's called a vestibular schwannoma, which makes me laugh because it sounds like something from Seinfeld or that Larry David made up. It's also called an acoustic neuroma. It is technically a brain tumor. I blew it off and I said, I'm sick of doctors. There's a 1% chance that I have it. I'm not going to do it. Fast forward to early this year, my ear started hurting me and I noticed I was really having trouble hearing with my left ear. I had a trial in June. My client was sitting to my left. I couldn't hear I couldn't understand the words. I could hear, so, I'd have to turn to my right. So I made an appointment with the ENT. I went in August because, it takes me a while to get my act together. I think y'all know where this is going. So I decided to have the MRI. And sure enough, 1% chance, guess who? 1%. I'm special. I have a vestibular schwannoma on my left, in my left head, ear, it's in my skull. It is a subset of brain tumors. They are not cancer. I should have said that in the beginning. If I thought it could have been cancer, I would have gotten it last year. So I should have said that in the beginning. They are nerve cells, and they're very slow growing. Typically, again, 1%, maybe 3% chance that it is a faster growing tumor. So it's been a week. That was on August 19th. I found that out. I've consulted with experts. I have one more virtual appointment with an expert on Wednesday. I'm not going to dwell on it. This is not going to be the tumor channel. I've adjusted to it and accepted it and moving forward. My 3 choices, this is as specific as I'm going to get. 3 choices are watch and wait. do another scan in 6 months, see how fast, if at all, this tumor's grown. Right now it's about 2 centimeters, which is called a middle size. There's small, middle, and large, or medium, I'm sorry, medium size. If it was small, the outcomes could be a lot better. But I could watch and wait till February, get another scan, see if it's grown at all. I could have it radiated with what's called a gamma knife, which is not without its risks or complications. Or I could have brain surgery, where they open up your skull, craniotomy, and I've looked at the surgeries on YouTube. That gave me comfort, which is a weird thing, but I'm a weird person. So feel free to Google it. Those are my 3 choices. That's what my husband and I are discussing, what my situation should be. Whether my goal is to preserve my hearing, even though I do have some loss. I don't have as bad as loss as I thought. Preserve my hearing, to prevent any facial symptoms, paralysis or pain, and also vertigo, to prevent that. I don't have those symptoms right now, so I consider myself very lucky, and my goal is to prevent that from happening in the future. So that's it. And to help get through it, my buddy Nikki and I, Nikki Noodle, came up with a start along, and it's called Stupid Tumor SAL. I'll put the hashtag at the bottom, and I'll put it in the drop down box. And the chart we are doing, oh gosh, I had everything ironed, all my whips and everything. Do I have the start along? Pause, let me go get it. It was right in front of me. So because it's been 10 days that I've been living with this, I've gone into the make jokes about the tumor phase. I've been through the stages of grief, so now when I mess up things, I just blame the tumor. I just say, I have a tumor. Of course I'm going to mess up. Actually, I'll tell you the medical issue that is currently more concerning to me, because I'm scratching all over my body. It's the mosquito bites. But I digress. Okay, so what is the start along for the stupid tumor? Elizabeth Adelsey. Did I say that correctly? Adelsey. Hedgerow Stitching. It's a PDF. You can go to Hedgerow Stitching. I will link her below. I'm sorry, I did the black and white. These are the colors. I'm doing it from stash. And I do have a lot of stash today. Don't think that I haven't used the tumor for some sympathy shopping. Isn't that pretty? So it's a mix of weeks dye. If you want to know what I'm using, I'll let you know. Nikki has her threads, and a bunch of the people who are doing the Joan Sand Stitch Along, Start Along, are also going to do the stupid tumor, because they know about it. I've been kvetching to that group all week. I'm going to use my bee's knees, the leftover bee's knees, which I did not press. But this is the fabric I'm going to use. It's a small little chart that we can get done. My goal is to get it done. If I'm going to have surgery, my goal is to get it done before surgery. The surgery is a pretty big deal, so that's why I'm waiting to consider what I'm going to do. So join. And stupid is spelled STOOPID. Tumor is spelled the American way, TUMOR, Sal. Don't put no U in there, you Canadians, you Aussies, and you Brits. I'm looking at you. So that's why I haven't recorded. I wanted to record last weekend, but I was a little too raw, and I was afraid it would be it would be a Flosstube about diagrams of ear canals and video clips of surgery, and I wanted to spare you all from that. You can thank me later. So it has been a long 4 weeks, but it hasn't stopped me from stitching, and so I'm going to start by showing you my works in progress. And again, I thought I had my book of days, which I did have somewhere, but the dang tumor is making me forget. Okay. I'm just going to show you what I've been working on. And because I've got it all here. Because I did iron it. Because I want to be like a real Flosstuber. I don't want to be like one of those, you know, just show you crumpled up stuff and burp and all that kind of unprofessional activity. Louisa Collimore. This was a gift from Nikki Noodle, and I'm sorry, Nikki, your book fell apart. I don't know what happened. I'll tape it together. But I would love to, if and when I ever finish this, I will pass this to someone, because Nikki was so, unless you want it back, Nikki, you didn't say. So, but I wanted to share in the generosity. So if you want it, let me know. If it's okay with Nikki, you might have to fight with her. I'm using DMC 3777, which is King Jacob's preferred red in DMC, so I'm told. And this is what I've stitched. Now this is with pressing. So I'm impressed with my pressing. I basically did from here and then the TUV. That's my progress. This was a lot of comfort to stitch in one color. I should have shown you what I started, but I'm gonna go out of order and just do my whips and then show you what I started, which is also in my whips. So that is Louisa Collimore. I'm going to put her back in the bag because I don't have Brenda next to me to help. This is a solo. A solo. I have to do everything around here. Okay. My next whip with the lovely gals who, I'm looking for the bag. I have it all here. The lovely gals, the Canadians, Australians, and Americans, right? Two Australians, 3 Americans, and 3 Canadians are doing this Joan Sands by Modern Folk Embroidery. I did a lot of Jacob stitching this month. What do I have written up here? Oh, the fabric. I think I say that every episode when I show it. I'm like, what's this writing? Oh, that's not, oh, here we go. Joan, come to me, Joan. Look at her all pressed. I finally trimmed the fabric once I was comfortable that I was going to have enough borders, because everybody knows I'm math challenged. Let me get, okay, look at what I had. I've had this for weeks and I keep forgetting to use it. This is a quilting design board. Ta-da! Look how professional I am, but I didn't do my nails. I basically did this part of the border, and then I finished all the letters and numbers. I think I might, now that I'm down here, I think I'm gonna start the house. Gwyneth, Curling Stones and Stitches, has done the house, so I want to do what she does. Okay, there's Joan. So that's why Hamilton has been nice to me, because she saw me kind of upset. And so she's been following me around, playing hide and seek with me. Because I always thought she liked Scott better, but now I think she's feeling a little sorry for Mommy. And why shouldn't she? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I don't want sympathy. Everybody has challenges, right? This is just another bump in the road. Sorry, excuse me. One of the specialists told me to drink Diet Coke. It'll make the tumor go away. Okay, speaking of Jacob, the next thing I worked on the last 4 weeks is Rule of Life. I love this. And this is with Leo and Roxy Floss. Oh, I didn't say, Joan Sands is with the Called For DMC. This is with Leo and Roxy Floss. It's a kit. that I got from the lovely Caroline at Evertoads. I will link her below. Caroline's awesome. I mean, don't let that sweet exterior fool you. She's kind of a bitch. Love you, Caroline. Ta-da! And I trim the, I wait until I get the border, and then I trim then I trust myself to trim the border. I love it. Love it. Let me show you the flosses. Because Leo and Roxy flosses. I'm not sponsored. But here's the little Padma floss jewelry. Your bag is going to be posted this week, Padma. I was going to do it last week, but I had too many appointments. By the way, I did take work off last week. That helped heal my brain of the anxiety I went through. Here are the Leo and Roxy flossies. Aren't they lovely? They're so soft. Is this? Oh, they go with my outfit, don't they? What about an earring? What another ring? Oh, okay. So here's some news. Not really news, but the other day, a couple weeks ago, I guess it's been, my husband just said, you know, I think I'm going to get my ears pierced. I totally want him to get his ears pierced. He's got to get them both pierced, though, because you've seen him. He goes with the Mr. Clean look, and I don't want him to have one and look like Mr. Clean. Excuse me. So he's got to get them both pierced, and maybe a double piercing, and maybe a cuff. I don't know. I think it's kind of sexy. Okay. What is the... Oh. For those of you, this has been stressful for Scott and me, deciding what treatment option. He's on one side, I'm on the other, let's just say. You can work those things out by having a roll in the hay. Nothing beats anger sex. All right. Young kids can come back in the room. This is my go-to comfort stitch, and I want to thank Lori Holt personally. She's liked my Instagram posts about this. This is the Flea Market Flowers. I worked on this a lot because the colors are so pretty and happy, and when I was really low, I took it out and it made me smile. How can you not smile when you see that? And as friends that have seen it in person, agree, the picture doesn't do it justice. Seeing it live, it really called for DMC. I got the floss pack from Fat Quarter Shop. And this is how far I've gotten. I forget which way it goes. This way. Look, this is on 18 count, Ada, and I did all of this. This is my tumor flower. My tumor flower. Isn't it pretty? I love this. For anybody who suffers from anxiety like I do, or if you're depressed, going through a rough time, get this chart. I'm serious. I think I'm going to tell my shrink about it and tell him if he has any stitchers for patients, he needs to prescribe this chart. I already told him that he needs to prescribe a cat to patients because Hamilton has really helped with my... Has she really? I've got to think about that again. If she really helps my anxiety or not, or makes me crazier. I don't know. Oh, here's my book of days, hiding under all my whips. Okay. Let me show you August. I didn't go with the crazy sticker book in August. Instead, I went with stickers from, the one Liz Matthews talked about. Well, here's the crazy sticker book one. But these, and I will put the link below what these are, where these are from. But they're cross stitch related. So It's a little sparser than, say, July. July is crazy. Whoa! It's got bugs. So I went a little gentler with August. Softer. Oh, and wait till you see in my haul. I got stickers that'll go in here from Jennifer, Whistle Stop Stitcher. Hang on for that. Anyway, so this is my August, and I can't, yeah, today's the 29th, if I didn't say. August 29, 2021. I'm all over the place. It's not my fault. Oh, I didn't put Rule of Life back. I'm sorry, hold on. Let me put Rule of Life. Where do you go? It goes in here. I gotta keep it all organized. Oh, it is so warm. But at nighttime, we sit out on our deck about, I guess, like 5:30, 6 o'clock this time of year, and it's lovely until 7:30, 8 o'clock. The mosquitoes come. I am not kidding. I'm going to put pictures. That would be gross. If I put pictures of my mosquito bites. Literally, I have probably 15 of them. They bite my husband, and he doesn't feel them. I mean, he feels them at the time, but then it doesn't do anything. With me, it forms a lump, a big lump, and I scratch it, and I scratch it until it bleeds. I do everything you're not supposed to do. So, and yes, we've tried bug candles. I've sprayed stuff. I tried, it's like Ring Around the Collar commercials. I try soaking them out. Remember that? Okay. Oh, that's a start. Okay, so my last whip, that's not a new start, is an old whip. And I just posted this on Instagram because I've been bad about posting things on Instagram. This is Matter's Choice, the small one, by Carriage House Sampling. I don't remember the silk. I think it's Gloriana, but I might be making that up. It's on 40 count. I don't remember. Wait, I think I do remember the fabric because I think it's on the pattern. And let me show you that. It is on 40 count Autumn Gold Linen by Lakeside. And this is the one I'm doing, little one, except I'm doing it, you know, kind of this theme, the blue. So that's what I'm doing. I love it. I want to finish it. I just have the one, the house and then the one side. So I think I can finish it relatively quickly if I work on it. I've been into the one color between that and, excuse me, Louisa. I have to blow my nose again. Allergies. Okay, so what did I start? Oh, today I'm starting the Stupid Tumor chart. Elizabeth Adelsey, and feel free to join today because it's a PDF. You can download it, and it's not very expensive. I think it's $7 and change American. Hedgerow Stitcher is British, so it's in pound. It's 10 pounds. Okay. Now Jacob. This is another Jacob start, but the kit I got from Caroline at Evertoads. Sweet Caroline. Neil Diamond wrote about you. Ruskin's Penguins with Leo and Roxy Floss. And I love the fabric, but I had an idea to do blue. Because it's like one of the poles, North or South Pole, wherever you find penguins. Probably both. Do you find them at both? I don't know. I should Google it. But isn't that cute? So I'm using my R&R Lucky Penny. I think it's Lucky something Penny. Let me get this orient. Oh, here we go. Isn't that pretty? Let me get the board. See, I'm not used to using the board. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I love it. I think in a white frame. It's a little, gonna be a little one. It's 40 count. Yeah. And I'll show you the floss. You know, you don't need a lot of floss. Let's see how many colors it is, shall we? 2? Is that possible? Is it just 2? Yes. Here's the floss. It is charcoal and weathered white. Lucky Penny, that's the name of the fabric, I was right. So there you have it. Oh, so I got to tell you, one of the guys who is an expert at the surgery to remove these tumors, he's in San Diego, and he does these surgeries all the time, the ones where you crack open your head and blah, blah, blah. So he was one of my consultations. So I was talking to him about surgical risks and everything on the phone, not video. And I said, you know, I'm 59 years old, I'm going to be 60 in November. And I don't know if if in my medical records it says I'm obese, but I'm 25 pounds over my normal weight. He said, you're not obese. I love you, doctor. That's it for my whips. I'm going to start haul, but I'm going to take a break. Hold on. Okay, so first haul I'm going to show you is fabric, because I do have one FFO. Well, they're 3, but they're project bags, so they're not cross-stitch FFO. So I have been making project bags. Got the project making bug. And, well, actually, my biggest haul, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw it already. Her name's Naomi. Yes, I name my machines now. I'm going to probably have a picture of her at the beginning, or maybe I'll insert one here, depending on whether I remember to come back and insert one. But I have a new sewing machine as a backup. She's lightweight, lighter weight than my big Fiona Pfaff, who's in the shop right now getting serviced. And Fiona is very big and heavy, and I can't take her to classes. See, I'm calling it a her. So I went and checked out Naomi's, and so I have, what's her full name? Naomi, spelled Gnomie, Naomi. And she's I can look just a minute, tell you the model. Actually, I'm going to show her to you now. Here she is. Isn't she pretty? Naomi. I've used her to make my project bags. It's a 3160 QDC. And she came with a quilting package. So it came with extra, like, you know, a 1/4-inch quilting foot and other quilting shit. I haven't really looked through it yet because I haven't quilted with it yet. Because my Pfaff is a quilting machine too, and has a wider throat plate. This is, you know, Naomi's a little narrower. Fiona, she's like, you know, she can birth a baby. That's how big Fiona is. So that was my big purchase. And it was before all this medical stuff. So I just thought, you know, I'm turning 60 this year. This is my present. And I love her. She's great. And I'll show you what I made with her when I get to my finished objects. But anyway, all that to say, I did a little fabric shopping. I got Lori Holt's stitch line. I've been eyeing this for a long time. I'm not going to take it all out now because I'll have a mess. But it's called Stitch, and it's her new line by Riley Blake. And there's the picture of Lori. Hi, Darby. So, I don't know, maybe more project bags, quilts. But isn't it pretty? I pulled the trigger, I almost pulled the trigger on this so many times, and then I finally just did. So that's number 1. I got this from Atlas Global. Very fast. Very, very fast shipping. I think they're out of Florida. It's a small mom and pop. on Etsy. Yes, she is on Etsy. Well, I could look at the card and see. Yes, Atlas Global Crafts on Etsy. I'll put her information below. It may be a little bit before I put all the information in the description box, because after this I'm going to eat. I'm pretty hungry. Oh, that's another thing. I've been eating chocolate by the pound, so I got to put that to an end. Stress chocolate. Another fat, that's fat quarters, by the way, if I wasn't clear. So I also made a purchase from not Fat Worth, Fort Worth Fabric Studio. And I got, these are Paris themed fabrics. I can't remember what it's like, something in Paris. And I just love the color scheme. Like, you know, shopping through Paris, hearts, it could be for Valentine's. They also have cat. How'd you get that? So I thought that was a fun fabric pack to make more project bags. And the last fat quarter pack I got is another Riley Blake Designs. I think this is from Fat Quarter Shop. And it's just called, I don't know what it's called. You can tell me. They're pretty colors. That's what I just wanted to get pretty colors. Sorry. If I do my research and find out what it's called, I'll put that in the description box. I hope I'm looking at the camera. I did my hair for you. Even put earrings on. Little kitty cat. Kitty catty. Here, okay, that's a mosquito bite. See? It's like a scab. Here's another one. Here's another one. Like, what the? All right, let's go back to haul, shall we? From the Fat Quarter Shop, I got my NPI monthly silk yellows. Yesterday I organized all my NPIs and all my fancy floss, and it feels so good. Because I was kitting up my Elizabeth Addlesey, and so I wanted to organize everything. So I got that for my monthly thing. Stickers. Put this on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen. Okay, so I send a picture of Hamilton to this Etsy seller. What? She's looking so judgmental. What are you doing, Mom? What do you think you're doing? That is Pear Tea Flower Art. Pear Tea Flower Art. I will put this on Etsy. You can take a picture of your animal and send it in, and she puts it into a sticker. And it's not, it's an artist rendering, but it looks real. So it's not just a photograph. I don't know how she does it, but way to my heart. Then, while we're on the topic of stickers, Jen, Whistle Stop Stitcher, Jennifer has an Etsy shop, and she sells, she designs charts, and she has floss bling, and she has stickers. So I'll show you the first set that I got. Cross Stitch Love is what it's called. I thought that was cute. But look at these, you guys. If you have the Book of Days, okay, these fit into the square on the Book of Days. New Start. So I ordered like three of the new Start. But I only ordered one page of the fish. Because I never finish anything. I wouldn't say never. Hardly ever. But look at this. She included a little sticker of Remy, her little Frenchie. Woof, 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 woof. Hamilton doesn't hear that. Hide the dog sticker, lest Hamilton get her revenge. Okay. So, then I got some charts from Abby at Top Knot, and of course I ordered them and they were in my mailbox like the next day. Not really, but almost. I mean, they were shipped the same day that I ordered them. The first one is, I was just in a fall mood. Little House Needleworks. Isn't that cute? I'm a sucker for a house. I might change the color of the house, I don't know. It's not on my immediate radar. And then Puntini cross stitch charts. I ordered this one because I like the girl. A rose for you. Isn't that cute? Abby and Jam. Jam's her cat, who is hysterical. The way he curls up in boxes, he's this big orangey fluff ball. He's so cute. Okay. Then, from Caroline at Evertoads, I did more shopping from her. She put out this special, and you could also get a project bag with this, with the cats, black cats and moons, but I didn't order that. I just got the chart. This is by Park Hopper Bart. Sorry, it's not in color, but I got this chart, and the Leo and Roxy floss bag. I want to start this soon. Look. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to get hairspray on them. Because you know I do hairspray because my hair. It's not moving. Look, here's the fan. I'm going back to where the fan is. It's not moving. I'm that old lady whose hair doesn't move. Scott told me when one day I had my hair all poofed, I put this like powder in it and it poofed it up. And he said, I like your hair poofy, but it's a little too poofed. It's always something. Okay, then I got another chart from Jacob. Because everybody was talking about it, and I remember when it came out, and people, all my Stitchy friends were talking about the IDM Dutch Bird Sampler, and I said, oh, I'm just not buying new charts at this time. I have so much I want to work on. That's what I said several weeks back. And then this week I ordered it. I was all high and mighty, you know, because I'm superior, right? Isn't that cool? And I want to start this. This is on my immediate radar, as Brenda and Laura would say. And, oh, one more thing I ordered from Tabby. Abby with the tabby. Is that a tabby cat? Is an orange cat a tabby cat? I don't know. I don't even know what a tuxedo cat, and I know what a calico cat is, but it's tabby. Is that why I said tabby instead of Abby? Oh my gosh, I didn't open these. I ordered scissors from Abby. Look, it's little squirrels. I mean, I saw them when I ordered them, but you know, oh, they're hefty. Let's trim up the hair. Oh, I know. Mustache hair. Chin hair. I don't have nose hair. Is that just a man thing? And ear hair. I don't have ear hair. Is that just a man thing? Let me know below. And if you're a young man, you won't know. You won't know until you're over 50. My husband secretly cuts his. He doesn't like me watching. But it does this. Anyway. And if you don't want to tell me, you don't have to. It's a very personal question. My life's an open book, so if I had hair in my ears or my nose, I would tell you. But I don't. Just on my mustache and my chin. Attractive, huh? Okay. That's it for haul. I had some Stitchy Kindness. Vicky, who donated the Just Halloween Cross Stitch episode edition for my giveaway last episode, or maybe it was an in-between thing. I think it was like August 10th I did a giveaway for it. Vicky had an extra copy, so she mailed it to the winner, whose name I can't remember right now, but did I say? No. Oh, Ellen Stratton. Ellen won. I hope you're enjoying your magazine. Anyway, the same Vicky lives local to me, and I was doing a deposition, and I get an Instagram message saying, I have something for you. Are you home? I said, yeah, I'm home. And like 10 minutes later, the doorbell rang. Fortunately, my husband was downstairs. I was up at a deposition up here, and I couldn't leave. And I wish I was a fly on the wall. It was Vicky's husband and my husband, and he said, my wife has this for your wife. I just think it's so cute. Anyway, thank you, Vicky. Look what she got for me. Look at that. And of course, I put this on Instagram, so if you follow me, you've seen it. But I go put little Hammy's picture in there. Isn't that cute? That's going on my desk, next to my sewing machine. Thank you, Vicky. You are so sweet. And she made this. She made this card, you guys, and it matches. I'm color coordinated. And this is a scissor fob that's going to go on my new scissors, my new squirrel scissors. But I couldn't get it off without breaking the card, I think. I might have to bend the card, but get off. I don't know how you got it on there, Vicky. You're magical. Anyway, it's a scissor fob with a working clock. Look at that. Isn't that genius? That's going on my squirrel scissors. I think, is the clock? No, it's not upside down. I thought maybe it was upside down. And look at the card. I knew it was upside down. I was testing you. Thank you, Vicky. And thank your husband. That was really nice. Hi, Scott. Remember when Vicky's husband brought this?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was funny. Anyway, so thank you, Vicky. And the last thing I want to show you, my finished objects that I made on Naomi, Nomi, Genomi. And you're going to look at the fabric and say, oh, of course you're going to use that fabric. Cats and wine. They're all cats and wine, just so you know. All the fabric is this. But the back fabric is different. And I used Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch, her tutorial. Look at that. Look at that. This came in a fat quarter pack that I ordered another one so I could make more. And then this is another one. I'm going to put the Stupid Tumor Sal Elizabeth Adelsey chart in one of these. And here's the back. This was also in the cat fabric, fat quarter, that I got from Fat Quarter Shop. And more cats and wine. See, we have all cats of all kinds. We have a jam cat, we have Frosty, we have Ted, we have Hamilton, and everybody else's. Is this a calico, I think, right? Yeah. And they're drunk on wine. And the backing fabric. So that's what I got up to. It's so good to be back. I really missed filming, and now that life is going to move forward with a plan, after Wednesday, I will have time to consider all my options. I'll keep everybody advised, but I'm really not inclined to talk about it much, except to give updates on the Stupid Tumor Sal. And I hope y'all will join along and follow on Instagram, because the chart is beautiful. And if anything, you know, my public service announcement this week is listen to your doctor. Get second opinions, for sure. But if a doctor tells you to get an MRI because you might have this rare thing that, yeah, it's only 1% of the people, but you probably should get it, follow what the doctor says. I could have found out last summer. I don't know if it would have made a difference. It would have made me go through the same thing only a year ago, but That's my public service announcement for today, is that listen to your doctor, pay attention to your health. Your hearing, is pretty important, as is eyesight and everything else, and you want to make sure that you do what's best for you. And I'm going to leave you all with that. And thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. Maybe I can get some sympathy subscribers. What do you say? I have to laugh. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the Sunday. And next week is, if you're in the U.S., is Labor Day weekend. Woohoo! 3-day weekend for some of us. So take care. I hope to record again in 2 weeks now that life is a little more back to normal. Bye-bye. Mwah.